Hey guys, so before I recorded a nail polish of the day today, I wanted to do this video that I saw that Mac Barbie '07 did. Um, and I really got inspired to make this video. And it's called the Strength in Numbers tag. So I guess I will start. So the first question is have you ever felt unconfident before and why? I think before I was very unconfident when I was younger. And I think it's mostly because, there's always so many people that you want to be like, and you're always feeling like you can't be like them, so you're no good kind of thing. I remember I used to always want to be like my cousins, because I have two older cousins, and then my aunt, they're all 4 years older than me. But one of my cousins is 2 years older than me, and I'm the third grandchild. So I absolutely always wanted to be like them when I was younger. And I don't know, I think it was more if I'm not like them, I'm not cool, I'm not awesome, because you see people and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. I wish I was them. So, yeah. And the second question is, do you lose confidence when you don't feel pretty? I think I do. There's days when, say, I'm trying to do my hair and my hair just does not cooperate at all. And I really feel like, you know what? And I know, it's not good for myself, but sometimes that it does happen. There is those days where I look in the mirror and I'm just like, really, your hair's messed up, and it really hurts. I wish I really did have that confidence, even when I'm my hair's not done the right way or whatever. But I'm getting better at it. What makes you feel confident about yourself? I think what makes me feel confident about myself is probably the way I've changed from when I was 13 or 12 to now. I think now I more rely on the best person I can be, and not how good she is, or how good she is, or how good the certain celebrity is. I kind of have been focusing more on being the perfect me. Well, not the perfect me, but being the better me that I know is there, but I just need to really help her come out. So the next question is, have you ever been bullied? I think I was bullied, and I was only bullied once, and it's not the best feeling in the world. I've been homeschooled since second grade, and yeah, I was bullied while I was being homeschooled. We had gone, because in homeschool you always have to go to a place to get your test done, or at least that's with my school. And maybe I was 10, I gotta say. And I'm a pretty shy person in real life, whereas my sister, she's really outgoing. And she'll make friends in an instant. It takes me weeks or months or years. But we went to this test site, and they had these round tables, and people sit all around it, and luckily my table had all girls, and I got along with them really well, and they were all really awesome girls. But for some reason, I think it was on the second or third day of testing, one of the girls decided that she didn't like me. And she just didn't want to be my friend, and that was it. And I asked to go to the bathroom, and she and the rest of the girls at the table went to the bathroom too, and she literally wanted to beat me up in the bathroom for no reason. I'm the kind of person that my mom has taught me always, if you see someone new, just smile at them, and that's what I did. I smile at people when I see them. Even if I don't know them, I'll smile. And for some reason, this girl literally wanted to beat me up. And she turned all the other girls against me too. It still kind of hurts, but she turned the other girls against me, saying that I thought I was too good, that I thought I knew everything, and that I was cheating off of the tests. And she said, I'm going to tell the teacher that because, they have monitor people there. She said, I'm going to tell the teacher lady that you were cheating off of our tests. And, when really, when I was doing my test, I kind of would, look at the corner of my eye and saw her looking at my test. So, after she's trying to, literally beat me up in the bathroom, I'm like, but they're like, you know what? We're too good for you. We don't need to beat you up. And so, they stay in the bathroom and they go do whatever they did. And I walk back into the classroom and I sit back at the table, and the girls come back, and then they told the lady, she's cheating off of our tests and she's talking. And so the lady, she's like, oh, okay. So she moves me away from the table. And then the rest of the time, these girls are just talking and having the fun time of their lives. And they're, they really did hurt me back then. But now if I think about it, I'm just like, really? Well, I wonder where they are now, And I kind of heard that the girl who was the girl that was bullying me had been expelled from another school. So that's why she was homeschooled. So it really did hurt. But now I think about it, I kind of get over it. But if I think about it, it's kind of like, yeah, that really did hurt. But I'm just kind of crying. Well, I'm not crying, but I'm kind of getting teary-eyed, I guess, because it's kind of like, why would people be so mean, You smile at them, you do your best to get to know them, and they totally will turn against you. It's not cool. So the next question is, did you ever bully someone? I've never bullied anyone in my life because I've had that experience. And I think even if I didn't, I still wouldn't do it, because there has been times when I hear, say, people not wanting to hang out with a certain person because they don't like how that person is, or because she's new, or because this, or because of that. And when people do that, I just feel like, really? Or when they're talking to me behind someone's back. I had that experience one time, and they were talking about some other girl that kind of was new to the church where I was going, and they were like, oh my gosh, she is so, I don't remember what they said, but they were really talking bad about this person that they don't even know. I was like, seriously? Really? I was like, if they talk about people they don't know, I wonder what if they talk about me when I leave, And that kind of, it's not cool. Bullying people is not cool. It really does hurt. So the next question, whether you were bullying or being bullied, how did it make you feel? Well, being bullied is not the best feeling in the world. Let me tell you that. It's probably one of the worst feelings anyone can ever have. And people have hurt themselves because of it, The people that have committed suicide because they feel like no one loves them, And, oh gosh. So, it's not a good feeling. And I'm pretty sure if you bully someone, it just makes you feel good for a little while. And it's not worth it. It's better to be happy for a long time than to be happy for 5 or 10 minutes. And it's also better to make someone else feel happy than to make someone else feel bad, Next question is, how do you deal with bullying? I pretty much just told my mom what had happened. I've always had this thing where, if I'm ever in any trouble, who's the best person to tell? Your parents. Because overall, they're the people that care about you the that'll be willing to do anything to get you out of any situation. They might be mad if you do something bad, you know? They might get mad if you do something that they're, you know, they get disappointed in you. But, you know, in the end, they will help you. So I'm so thankful that I have the kind of parents that my mom's told me, like, if you ever do anything bad, it doesn't matter what you do, tell me. She's like, even if it's like the worst thing possible, I will still love you. I will be there for you and I will help you. And so I'm so happy. I'm surrounded by a lot of people that really, really care about me and that are willing to, like, they're always like, they always tell me whenever I see them, like, if you ever have any problems, just tell me. I will help you and all that good stuff. So I'm very happy I have people like that. The next question is, do nicer people seem more beautiful to you? To me, definitely. I think if someone, you know, looks very pretty on the outside and is totally mean and rude and, you know, is not a nice person, why would you want to hang out with them? You know, how is that person beautiful? They can be beautiful on the outside, but that does not make them beautiful on the inside. There's also, like, if a person is beautiful on the inside, it will definitely show, like, honestly. I've seen it, like, some people who are already pretty on the outside, and they're beautiful on the inside, and they're even more beautiful on the outside. You know, I don't know, it's just something about them. Whereas if you look at someone who's mean, or who's greedy, or who's, you know, has all these problems, they don't look as beautiful as they really do. Even if they look beautiful on the outside, they're not as pretty or as beautiful as they look. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, I think nicer people, the way they treat other people is definitely a lot more beautiful than people who are, you know, into themselves and into other things. The next question is, does makeup make you feel prettier? I've never used makeup as something that'll make me look prettier. I think I've used makeup as something that just enhances my natural beauty. I think that's probably why I, like, don't wear eyeshadow or don't wear, like, don't wear, like, foundation anymore. Because I kind of just got tired of showing everyone how I look with foundation. You know, with all this random stuff that's covering myself up, and it's not really showing how I really am. You know, I kind of wanted to show everyone how I look when I'm at my house, you know, when I'm in my room. This is how I look, you know, unless it's when I just woke up, then I probably have, like, some bun on the top of my head and in pajamas and, like, I have no makeup on. But I definitely think the makeup is more of something for me. It's more of something that enhances, say, my eyes. Something more that enhances other than, like, adds to it, if you know what I mean. Because, like, you know, there is some girls that I've seen, and the other day, it was like, this girl literally had so much makeup on, they couldn't really even tell who she was. And you kind of feel a little sorry for them, because it makes it look like they're depending more on makeup than they are on their natural self. You know, on who they are. They need makeup to, like, cover everything up. Whether they have a blemish here, they want to cover it up. That's why lately I was like, you know what, I'm not using any more foundation. I'm pretty much just going to have, like, nothing on my face other than eyeliner and mascara, and that is it. And maybe some lip gloss, and that's it. Because I kind of got tired of it, you know? Like, you go out, and if you don't look the same, everyone's gonna notice. Because my mom always tells me, like, if she sees someone that she knows, and they were wearing, like, this crazy black eye or something, or, like, purple eyes, and the next day she sees them, they're not wearing mascara, they're not wearing foundation, or they're not wearing anything that they wore the day before, they look like completely, totally different people. So I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me when I'm older. Like, I kind of just want people to notice me as, this is Bianca, this is how she looks. And it kind of just being more of, like, something to enhance myself. Like, it's not really to make me feel prettier. Sorry. It's not something that'll make me feel prettier, but it's just something that'll just add a little onto myself, you know? So what do you think of the expression beauty comes from the inside? I think that is the most true expression ever. Beauty does come from the inside. Like I said earlier, like, honestly, if someone is so mean so mean to everyone and they look super gorgeous, that's not gonna make a difference. They're mean. Whereas someone, if they look, you know, pretty on the outside and pretty on the inside, it pretty much, it like completes that person, you know. Like, I know some people that if, like, how do I say it? Some people, they don't even have to do nothing, but since they're already like so nice and so, you know, beautiful on the inside, it automatically shows on the outside. Like, literally, I'm not kidding. And you can really tell when there's a person like that. There's some people that are so self-centered or care more about themselves than they do about other people that it's kind of a lot harder to see who they really are, like how they are on the inside, because they're so mean, they're so self-centered, you know. And I mean, not only are some people self-centered, but, you know, I mean, if you've seen, you know, there's those movies where the person in the beginning of the movie will be so mean and so like oh my gosh, how could she say that? And then, like, towards the end of the movie, this person has completely transformed, and they totally, not only do they look, but they, like, you could kind of see it in them. Like, they totally look like a different person. Like, I'm trying to think of a movie that does that. But they totally, I guess, they're totally so much more genuine. Like, you can really tell who they are, what they like, even without knowing it. Like, you can automatically think, this person is really sweet, really nice. She must really like spending time with her family, or she must really like serving other people, or being a good influence, or that kind of stuff, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So that is all for this tag. I'm sorry I cried. I didn't even know. I'm not an emotional person. Well, I'm not an emotional person, but I guess I was emotional for like a little while there. So yeah, I tag whoever wants to do this tag. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. I hope, because like this week has been really busy. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.